Hi again. Um, Remember how I said that Tuesday night I fell asleep around 2 o'clock and I woke up around 7? I left some details out. I didn't intend on sleeping then. I laid down, started looking at my phone, and I just fell asleep. So I woke up, my light was still on, my laptop was still on, I had Twitch on so it wouldn't turn itself off. I do that a lot so I can make videos later, because once you turn on your laptop, it sucks to have it go to sleep mode, and then you have to put in the password again. So that's what I do. I turn on Twitch. And my door was open, my bedroom door, and I'm like, that That was embarrassing. That whole thing was embarrassing. And it's not the first time it's happened. So, yeah. I didn't even feel tired when I laid down. So, that sucked. So that's why the video Thursday, it might have seemed like I was a mess. Yeah. Yeah. Or, Wednesday. The video... When was the video? When was the callus video? When was it? I don't even remember now. But anyways, something happened Tuesday. That's why I didn't make the video until Wednesday, or was it the other way around? Yeah, I don't make videos on Tuesdays. What am I even talking about? Something happened on Wednesday. That's why I made the video Thursday. But yeah, Wednesday night, that's what happened. I didn't mean to fall asleep. All that stuff just happened Wednesday night. Why did I say Tuesday night earlier? I don't know. Alright, so welcome back to the Old 62. I am your host, Nightmare X, and this is the Nightmare X Show, and this is the second to last episode of the Old 62. And I'm really excited to work on other things, but I'm also really anxious about it because I have no idea how to podcast on SoundCloud yet. Hold on. I have to let you guys know what we're going to be doing after we finish the Old 62. Sunday, we are going to be talking about anything fiction. Anything. I don't know. Whatever sparks my interest, whatever I decide that I want to talk about on Sundays that is fiction, we will talk about that. It could be Star Wars, it could be DC, it could be Marvel, it could be wrestling. I mean, I know, but they are putting on characters. Those are characters, so we might. I don't know. I like wrestling. I like Pete Dunne. I really like that character. So, yeah. He's the one that holds the belt, the championship belt in his mouth, and it just sort of dangles. Yeah, I like his character. He's a really he's a good fighter too. And anyways, Mondays are random. Anything can happen on a Monday. Or no, that's not the that's the X, because I don't do videos Monday. I don't do videos at all Monday or Tuesday. That will stay the same. Wednesday, I will talk about my books, what I'm working on, what kind of projects I'm doing. I'm going to give you guys a status update. Thursday is a free day, and it will remain a free day. So, It could literally be anything. It could be app reviews. It could be, I don't know, some sort of DIY thing. There was something I wanted to put together, like a little mechanism. Um, it's a kind of gun-shaped thing, and it makes sparks. It came out of the inside of a toy gun, and I was really enjoying myself playing with it, and then I dropped it, and it just sort of fell into pieces. So, I don't know. I kind of want to put that back together for you guys, and just let you guys watch the process. And then I can have a little fun with it, play with it some more, make sparks for no reason. It's a spark gun. It's the greatest invention. Anyways, Fridays, I want to do podcasts on SoundCloud, but I don't know how. So, if you use SoundCloud and you know how to podcast, please help me with that, because we're running out of time. We are running out of time. Oh, and at the same time, I want to record the actual podcast. Like, I want to do the actual podcast early, or earlier than we've been doing our videos, so that I can record video of the whole thing at the same time, and then post it in video form here on our usual time. That'd be interesting. I think so. Saturday is a free day, and it will not always be a free day. Or maybe the other way around. I don't know. One of them is going to find a subject and remain locked in on that subject. Thursdays, or maybe Saturdays, depending on how I structure this. It needs more structure than it has. This plan does. Anyways, so one day is going to always be free to new subjects. It's going to be a new subject on that day every week. The other day is going to be free for a little while. And then we're going to find a subject that we like, and we're going to lock in on that subject, and that's what we're going to talk about on that day from then on. Okay, on to today's episode of the Old 62. Today we're going to be talking about a character by the name of Survivalist. Now, I need to pause because I haven't actually pulled up anything. I just needed to do that intro. So, alright, now that I've actually got the page pulled up and everything, I remember this guy. Like, I remember putting him on the list. Yeah. So, let's get into creators. The first thing we do is we look at creators. He was created by the team of Joey Cavalieri, I guess that's how you pronounce that, and Adrian Gonzalez. The Survivalist first appeared in Detective Comics number 530 in 1983, so it's pushing it, and he last appeared in Detective Comics number 532, so 2 appearances later was his last appearance in 1983. And we're going to go down to the related section and see if that's accurate. And yeah, it says 3 appearances. Need to turn off notifications for that group chat for 8 hours, because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. What? Did you go to another one? Yeah, she went to another one. That one too. Boom. Okay. So the same person messaged 2 group chats. That's... no. Anyways. History. The Survivalist was the leader of a group that hoped to provoke nuclear war. Why? Just why? Actually, I've kind of hoped to provoke normal war, just not myself. I didn't want to do it myself, but I was, um, when there was that big fiasco with North Korea, and people were saying, oh, Trump is going to push us into a nuclear war or whatever. Well, maybe he should have, because, okay, take it with, consider this. I didn't know that Kim Jong-un was going to back down, and I'm very grateful that he did. But if he wasn't going to, I would have wanted a war, even though I'm not a soldier and I can't even qualify, because I have, there's a bend to my spine. I have scoliosis, so I couldn't qualify. Not the point. The point is that I don't like people messing with this country. So, yeah. My grandfather was in World War II, so I'm very, I guess you could say patriotic. I don't know the word that you would use in that context. Anyways, yeah. I actually said to a person, maybe we should have a war. Those were my words on one occasion, and Danielle, you know what? No, I'm not pausing. It's funny you ask, because I'm recording.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh fuck.
Babe! We don't, we don't talk like that on the channel. So, you good? No, you're not good. You want to be part of this? You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You are so red. I love you.
Bad timing.
Yeah, on your part.
No, I'm going into this.
Oh, new shirt?
Yeah, with PJs.
Oh.
I just got home for my stuff and I kinda took something in.
Oh. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so continuing. Today we're talking about a character by the name of Survivalist. He had a group of people and he wanted to start a nuclear war. And I was just explaining to people that I'm patriotic. I don't like it when people try to mess with this country, and if you remember me telling you, this was before you visited, when I was still living with Toby, I said to Danielle, and I don't know if I told you later on in call or not, but Danielle was talking about at the time things were really bad with North Korea, and Danielle was like, we're gonna have a nuclear war and it's gonna be all Trump's fault. And I was saying, maybe we should have a war. And oh, that didn't go over well. And I just explained to the audience why I would say something like that, but yeah. I didn't know Kim Jong-un was gonna back down, so yeah. I don't like people just messing with the country, so. Anyways, So the survivalist gang planned to escape the effects of the war by living inside Star City's sewer system and emerge to rule whatever remained of the world, because nuclear wars, they kind of wipe out everything. The survivalists' plan to attack the Soviet Union embassy were stopped by problem? There was a problem. His plan was stopped by the Green Arrow. Arrow also stopped the later plan to launch America's nuclear weapons by using an electronic tone to activate the missiles. Would that work? Something tells me that wouldn't work, but it's comics. It's comics logic. It's 1980s comics logic. Anyways, the survivalist and his accomplices were captured after Green Arrow tracked them back to their base in the sewers. So yeah, it's a very interesting character. I really like the whole, he's just a normal guy. And I respect that, because normal people trying to do extraordinary things, like comic book caliber things, it's, I like to see that. I'm a fan of Batman, of course, and I just like how a lot of his villains are normal. I mean, some of them are not. You've got Dr. Freeze, you've got the Killer Croc, and Clayface. Clayface actually turned good, didn't he? Yeah. And he started helping the bats in the belfry. How did that turn out, by the way? Because when they make a villain turn good, don't they either usually kill him off or make him go back to being a villain? Isn't that how it usually goes? So how did that go over with Clayface? But anyways, I just really like characters that are normal. So he didn't have any powers, he didn't have any abilities. He was skilled in firearms, of course, but that's pretty much it. That is the Survivalist. Tell me what you think. I really enjoyed this character, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Peace. This video is way too long.